Sorry about that. I usually have mints on me to help with my throat, but I couldn't find them. I think I left them at work. So you'll hear a lot of coughing and gagging today, but I'll get over it. Like now. What the fuck am I doing? Darn it, dude. Give me a second. Knew it. I knew it. I have different mints. Go one of these. Oh, fuck. Well, I've said off fuck about 8 times. I had to fuck with shit repeatedly. Now I think I'm good. Okay. Tothendul wool. What the fuck is that? A Tyloth scale plus. Well, first things first, I'm going to change my equipment to the explodies. And I want... Nope, nope, nope. Nah. Yeah, I could. There's nothing for me. That does nothing. That does nothing. That does nothing, so let's go forward. There we go, that's fine. I'll put a blast on it. Charge Master. Oh, Blast Jewel too. Yeah, that seems pretty fucking snazzy. Yeah, let's go kill my fucking Doshigma. Yo. Maybe I should start doing that. Maybe I should just start like ordering my mints and stuff in bulk on Amazon. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Give me a sec.
Wow, we sure got here fast.
There we go. I'm moving and I'm smoothing. The Scarlet Force is like, what the fuck? I don't know if I fucking elephant mean in this context, but whatever.
Are you prepared?
Yes? I don't like that question.
That means you won't find it.
Let's go fast. Let's go kill this fucker. You know, I wonder if I've run this before. No, the mint helps my nose breathe a bit. Thought I would do gum, but I don't really like gum. I mean, I like gum, but I was just thinking, with my nose, like a mint helps. My throat, my nose. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for this shit to finish. And the shimmies are bigger than I remember. Come on, you weird fucking lion bear. You know, I know, like, human weak points. I wonder, like, what, like, a bear, you know? Like, it's an artery. I don't know the exact name, but, like, the artery in the inside of your leg. I wonder if, like, I bet animals have shit like that too, but, like, interesting to look up. Weird thoughts I have. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, hi. Do you smell what's in the air tonight? It's your ass getting fucking beat. Bonk. Face. Huh. This isn't what I want. What is it? I forgot the button. Whatever. No, I want to do it. He's got so many. Oh, there it is. There we go. That is an acceptable outcome. I think I should have left. What the fuck was that? One, so then I can. Because Dual Blades does the best. And I'm out of here. I'm outie 500. It's like the Indy 500, but I'm out. Because I'm leaving. My brain feels like. Hold up. That's better. Why am I squinting when I'm in my own house? Oh yeah? Come on, motherfucker. Get spooked. Ugh. Don't like staying into its mouth.
Complete. Rewards come to me.
Ooh, Beast Gem. That thing was easy as fuck to kill.
I'll ride with you.
Anything good? Bolt? No. No. Nope. My goodness, I need a lot of... 3? Fuck. I mean, I have a lot of the stuff. Formagala. Fucking Hunter Symbol 3. Goodness. Alright, well, there's a fucking Rathalos here. I think Rathalos is a rook the dragon, so I'll get the dragon.
I'll get ready too.
Nope. Rathalos, Thunder and Dragon.
Everyone here has been doing well, Hunter.
Thank you, good sir. Yeah. I don't really want to. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh. What the fuck is that rat? There it is.
Hello.
Tempered Rathalos. Okay.
Now, are you prepared?
Fucking prepared as I'll ever be, big dog. That's the first aid med. Alright, well. I hate fighting these dragon fucks. But at least I have a... Okay, I don't know where the fuck we're going, but I guess we're still getting closer, so... What is happening? Oh, it's here? What the fuck? That was weird as shit. Its wings are clipping very badly. Okay, grab food. Please don't have a Rathian up there. That is like my only request. Oh, thank God. And then it yells. Oh my goodness. That did not do that much damage, actually. I remember that doing a lot more damage. Are you gonna come down? Yeah, okay. Dude, get on the floor. Everybody's doing the dinosaur. Come on.
Use this flashfly cage to bring it down.
I don't think I don't think any joke I will ever make will ever top fucking what I just said. There we go. Potion, sharpen. Oh, right trigger. Dude. What the fuck? Am I not? Oh fuck. Come on, you wyvern fuck. Yeah, no fuck. Come on. As soon as you land, you're so fucked. Fuck you. Are you fucking kidding me? Whoa, what the fuck? Hmm. Alright, well. Getting to upgrade your armor really makes a fucking difference, dude. These things used to like fucking 1-2 tap me. But after upgrading my armor, I have zero issue with them. Not zero issue, but like, it's so much easier. My goodness. Everybody do the dance. Na 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 na. How did my health get so low? What happened? Why did that happen? Who did that happen to? What the fuck? Was I poisoned? Not bad. Okay, well that happened cool. I literally could not get up through that. How did I put my mantle on? I don't fucking know. That was fucking stupid. That annoys me to no end.
Are you alright? Take a second to
Yeah, shut up.
You're not taking me down.
Okay, well.
We'll have to carve it later.
This thing. My goodness. Dude, what the fuck is happening? My game is
They're fighting each other.
kind of going slow as shit.
Do your thing, Plunderang. I don't feel so good.
I didn't like that. I did not like that one bit.
Use this if you need some heals.
There we go. Bonk. Honk it again. Really, dude? It's fucking flying away, and you're like, let me put a shock trap down. That's the smart thing to do. What an utter buffoon you are. I gotta get a new phone case. I got really cold one time when I was snowboarding. It was like -30 or some shit, or like -40. It was freezing. It got so cold that like the paint on my phone case like kind of got really brittle and started chipping off. So it's really kind of messed up. So I kind of want a new one, but they're kind of expensive. So I don't know what I'll do. I really like the bow. It's like the perfect not synergy, complement to the dual blades. Like their use is like similar, but the things one does good versus the other is completely different. I was talking and was like, man, how do I attack this thing? It's just in the air. I gotta get it down. Blah, 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 blah. And then I just fucking like poke it in the tail with a knife, and she's like, oh, I've been slain. That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Let's continue our investigation. I'll compile the results.
Certificate. Seven. Ooh. Poison duration up and guard skills. That's not bad. Wish list. Is that all of the cool? All the Rathian stuff I need is complete. Isn't it doing it? But I don't. I wanna. I wanna Tempered, you know, fuck, killing the tempered arc build might be a good idea. Yeah, I think I have to. I don't want to, but I think it's the wise thing to do. Everybody doing it down. Okay, that's stuck in my head now. I don't remember what it's from. Is it from Land Before Time? No, it's not from Land Before Time. Everyone do the dinosaur. Nope, just straight up a song. Just walk the dinosaur. All right. Well, dragon.
Well, hey. What are we making today? Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection.
They are perfection. Not saying out of pocket things is difficult. Oh, I didn't upgrade those. I just forged them. Oh, wait, no, I had to upgrade. Oh, these are lovely too. What the fuck? Breaking those Rathless, I can make these and these. So let's into wish list. No, then okay. I remove from wish list. Yes, I can craft these.
Ready to get to work? Alrighty.
Sorry, Jim, I can't watch you work. I have actual. Ooh, I don't like that they move on their own.
Yep. Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection.
I like the. I forgot the name for the katana wrapping.
Now that's a good choice.
Let me change equipment. Dragon and attack. Fuck, 20% affinity though? Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Dragon and shield. They're going attack, I think just dragon again. Oh, 204. That's actually fucking so much. Holy shit, dude. I don't even know what fucking weak element does. Uh-huh. Okay. I have no idea. It just says it does like extra elemental damage. Okay, so this is gonna be a pain in the nuts. But I will bring a Pitfall and Shock Trap. Because that makes my life infinitely easier. There it is.
Okay, let's be on our way.
Okay.
Items. Don't let them go to waste.
I should stop bringing 10 potions because they always give me some. Oh, there's an Marcellus. We have a good amount of time. Should be able to do it. I need so many fucking rank 3s though. My gosh, that'll take me days. Days, I tell you. Oh fuck. Hate fighting these things. It's a bit crowded in here, buddy boy. Oh. I was doing something. I don't know what the fuck was happening. There we go. That was a lot of free damage. Heck yeah. What is that? Oh, it's one of those. I hate those things. Mainly just because. Why am I not allowed to sharpen? Oh, I have my bow equipped. I was like, what the fuck is happening here? I don't care, dude. Oh, come on. There we go. There's always a risk sometimes hitting one because it'll finish off another one. But it must be done. It must be done. Ugh. Ooh, get him. Ooh, get him. Oh, fuck. How the fuck do you want the secret? Get down. What the fuck? Oh, goody, it's doing the thing. There we go. What status? This cloak kind of fucks. Da 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 da. You can't see me, mama. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Bonk. Tail. The fuck is a shock trap? It's over here. Alright, come on. It looks like it's getting its fucking ass beat. Ugh, let me fucking run by you real quick. Fuck. Whatever. That's annoying as shit, but it happens. Mama.
I'm glad you're alright. Don't worry, we'll get him next time.
Next time, motherfucker, I'm gonna get him right the fuck now. Come here, you little bastard.
You can carve materials from severed parts.
Yeah, that's really crazy. I'm gonna shoot you with your own fucking scale. I did not like that. Dude. Hey, get me the fuck out of here, dog. There we go. Face. Oh, hey, fuck you.
Leave this to me. Wheels inbound.
Alright, hit me, big dog. What's happening? I'm gonna fucking... Fuck off. No, I wanted up there, you fuckwit. I don't know what this does. Tail bonk. Dude, oh my fuck, dude. It doesn't do that much damage. I just get fucking wombo comboed. I'm trying to leave to heal. Get the fuck out of my face, you fucking Lord Farquaad looking ass bitch. How the fuck did that hit me? Hey, Secret, get the fuck over here. Where are you going? Secrets are super nice, but sometimes they just fucking do nothing. No, stop going towards it. There we go. Yeah, your ability to put those down at the worst times is truly fucking outstanding. This? Come here, face. Okay, fuck off. My goodness. Nah, I'm good. Sweet, free meal. Dude, can you... But no, straight up to just wait, because I have time. Your ass will come over here eventually. No, I got shit I can do. Wait, this is the wrong fucking arc build. I was like, why is this thing have its tail all of a sudden? There's two of them. Thought it'd be two of them right the fuck here also. Did I die? That's great. That's really fucking cool. Whatever. I literally just accidentally tried to fucking kill a second one because it popped up in my path. I'm like, oh, what's the likely? I didn't even think about it. I was like, fuck me. That's the thing. That's the thing I'm killing.
I have no doubt in your skills, Hunter. But maybe we should try your
Fuck
best
you.
first.
I don't have any fucking meat on me. That's not what I want. Alright, well that was upsetting and I'm not gonna fucking deal with that shit for a hot second. So, fuck me. That was annoying as fuck.
It's not too bad this way.
Am I supposed to hit a button or something?
This still looks good.
What happened to the fucking, like, knife thing? How the fuck is that too early? Fucking rhythm games. Fuck.
So tasty.
My tasty. That is definitely a fucking thing I will say repeatedly. Is like lime going, my tasty. Double click that one and it's just like, yeah, fuck it, you got it, I guess. And I'm pretty sure I could just spam the button and it would work. Let's try it. Nope. I'm gonna go till I can get one. Whatever. This one's gonna have a full tail. It's not gonna be the one. If this is the one, which I highly doubt it. Try, but I don't have enough fucking time left to do it. So I'll probably just end early and do some reading. Nope, that's got a full tail. That's not. I'm not dealing with that. Yeah, like I really want to try because I'm like pissed off I lost, but like, fuck, I just don't care.
Hey,
Palico.
catch your eye?
Oh, that's cute. Oh yeah, I already went through all the rest of these. It's reloading.
Got something in mind?
Ooh, Lady Eater Charm 3. Yeah, I'll take that.
Ready to get to work?
Fuck me, fucking 5 of them? What wants... Oh, they each want 1, and this one's fucking 5. Unreal.
See you later.
What wants my attention to this? Fish. Oh, I can turn off? Huh, I didn't know that. You can hear me fucking sliding down my chair. You know, we're almost at 40. The verse takes a bit. Let's just read the verse and end early. I'll end technically on time for once. Okay, I gotta get this thing off my fucking lap. I had a slowpoke stuff. Ooh, a slowpoke stuffed. A slowpoke stuffed animal on my lap, kind of like a squishmallow, but it's like the actual shape of it. The ones you get at Target that are super nice. Let's go to Hebrews. Maybe? Let me try this. In King James. I might make it a little bit fanciful, more fanciful. Like I could read it, and it's something I think is good to talk about, but it kind of 5, 11, KJV. Nah. Let's see here. No, I like that. Let's do 4. Hebrews 4, New Living Translation. We might do it all, we might not do it all, we might get close, we might not get close. Let's just hit it. God's promise of entering his rest still stands, so we ought to tremble with fear that some of you might fail to experience it. For this good news that God has prepared this rest has been announced to us just as it was to them. But it did them no good because they didn't share the faith of those who listened to God. For only we who believed can enter this rest. As the others, God said, in my anger I took an oath. You will never enter my place of rest. Even though this rest has been ready since he made the world, we only know it is ready because of the place in scriptures where it mentions the 7th day. On the 7th day, God rested from all his work, but in other passages, God said, you'll never enter my place of rest. So God's rest is there for people to enter. Those who first heard this good news failed to enter because they disobeyed God. So God set another time for entering his rest, and that time is today. God announced this through David much later. In the words already quoted, today when your heart is, when you hear his voice, Don't harden your hearts. Now if Joshua had succeeded in giving them his rest, God would not have spoken about another day of rest still to come. So there's a special rest, still waiting for the people of God, for all who have entered into God's rest, have rested from their labors, just as God did after creating the world. So let us do our best to enter that rest. If we disobey God, as the people of Israel did, we will fail. For the word of God is alive and powerful. It is sharper than the sharpest two-edged sword, cutting between soul and spirit, between joint and marrow. It exposes our innermost thoughts and desires. Nothing in all creation is hidden from God. Everything is naked and exposed before his eyes, and he is the one whom we are accountable. So then, since we have a great high priest who has entered heaven, Jesus, the Son of God, let us hold firmly to what we believe. This high priest of ours understands our weakness, for he faced all of the same testings we do, yet he did not sin. Let us come boldly to the throne of our gracious God. There we will receive his mercy, and we will find grace to help us when we need it most. So, two parts of that. I close my eyes and I just saw like the wound ending thing where it's like the number with like the four arrows, like four triangles pointing at it. I might be playing too much Monster Hunter. Next week we probably play Motor Slice, I think. I don't know yet. Oop, I accidentally closed the Bible. There we go. We're like going back to David, but more I feel like Samson. Like Samson was a priest, I think. No, he's a judge. That's what they were called, judges. And you know, we all know the story. Super strength. Don't cut his hair. Cut his hair. This, that, and the other thing. And Joseph Prince talks about, I think Samson, while not being like a weakling, was not like as huge as a lot of stories depict him, because they like, oh, he's strong, like to depict him as this like big guy, you know. But Joseph Prince talks about like, if God wanted to show his strength through Samson, and Samson looked like Eddie Hall, right? Then people are just gonna go, oh well, he's just a real strong guy, instead of looking at it and being like, oh, God is doing something here. And here, there's one I want to see. What the fuck? Let me find. Yeah, so I can't think of the thing. I remember, I think it was like he was resting under a tree, then he killed a lion or something, but I might be misremembering that. But in this, sorry, my brain's a little foggy. Right? Like, same thing with Samson, like, if God's power is supposed to be magnified through them, then they're not going to be these big, huge, you know, amazing warriors or powerful people. In their, you know, in the natural, they might be able to even like a little bit of that. But, you know, my goodness, I'm having such a hard time. Normally it comes pretty easily. What I'm trying to get at is that, like, God wishes for the glory, right, in what you do. And you can give it to him. But if you're, like, trying to do everything through your own effort and, like, your own strength, you know, one, you're probably not going to give God the glory when it does happen. And two, you're not resting on him, right? Like, God, there's no examples I can think of off the top of my head in the Bible where God is like, oh, yeah, you work hard, and I'll work hard, and we'll work hard together. It's either like man toils and nothing happens, and God just sits there waiting for him to, like, all right, man, are you done yet so I can step in? You know? And then eventually they are done, and God comes and steps in. It's like, all right, now we can actually get started. You sit over there. I'll do this stuff. Right? Well, I'm not saying, you know, kick back, relax, and just like, no, God will do it. God will pay the taxes that I don't have the money to pay, you know? But if you're resting in him, that is that, like, you know, not a physical rest, that spiritual rest of, like, I'm not worried about it. You know, like, Keith Moore, something like someone was, like, shadowing him one time. And the dude was just like they're in his office one time, and it's just like, you know, Brother Moore. He's like, yes. He goes, I think if you were any more relaxed, you'd be in a coma. And whether he meant that good, bad, left, right, not what we're talking about, you know? I think he probably meant it just like a, hey, you're so relaxed, blah, 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 whatever. And Keith Moore's like, oh, that's quite the compliment. Thank you, you know? Like, Martha and Mary. Mary rested at God's feet. She came and she sat down. Like, sitting down, like, throughout the Bible is, like, oh, I almost said phenotype, but that's not the right word. A symbol of, like, like a finished work, like you're resting. Like, it doesn't say Jesus is resting at God's right hand until after the crucifixion, until he says it is finished. You know? There's other places in the Bible which is like, no, they sat down to rest. There's no insignificant details in the Bible. Like, if you're sitting down in the Bible, it means you are at rest. Far from today's culture, where sitting down means you're at a computer and you're working your butt off, right? Like, back then, like, I don't know, maybe like 5 people were able to sit down and work. And that was like, we're like scribes and whatnot. Everyone else was like standing or moving around or doing things, you know? So when you sat down, you were like almost always, if not 100% of the time, resting. And Mary sitting at Jesus' feet, showing that like she was resting in Christ. She was spiritually and physically resting. And Martha was not resting. She was going around doing all this other crud. And Jesus is like, hey, your sister chose the better thing to do. I'm sorry. It was like, she was upset about it. And he's like, your sister chose like the good thing to do. Right? And you can rest spiritually without, you know, being physically sat down. But I do know that if you're like, oh, I'll like be restful spiritually, you'll be like what, you know, that dude said to Keith Moore. It's like, you're so relaxed that you're about, you like, if you're anymore, you'd be in a coma. Because if you're not spiritually relaxed, you'll end up getting worried and fidgety. And not fidgety like, you know, like you can't sit still and you're just kind of bored and you're just like bebopping around. 40 affinity. Oh my goodness. Like you're like, it's like you can't, if you're not resting spiritually, you can't physically rest a lot of times. I'm learning to like Rest and take a break is a super important thing that not a lot of people focus on. And one of the reasons it's so important is because, like, God is like, I have a place of rest for you. So, if God has something for you, I want all of what God has for me, right? It's like when they talk about prosperity, you know? Some people say it's spiritual, some people say it's money. And Joseph Prince always says, like, Singaporeans know the deal. If you see a $50 bill and a $100 bill, which do you pick up? Both, right? Like, if there's two ways to look at this, and both are backed up by scripture, why not just be like, all right, I want both of those. Give them to me. You know? So I do want everything God has planned for me in my life, in whatever marriage I'll have, in my family, in my job, in everything, right? So if he has a place of rest for me, I absolutely want that. And not only that, but if you're stressed out and your spirit's not at rest, you're not rest and peace are like they're not synonyms, but they're synonymous. They're very closely tied together, right? Like, you can be like not restful but still peaceful, and peaceful but not restful. But a lot of times, if somebody's like resting and hanging out, you're like, oh man, they're pretty peace, they're at peace. And a lot of times now, at peace tends to mean they died, but like, we're not talking about that. You know? And in being at peace is like, that's how you're led through the spirit, right? Like, if you go to do something and you feel in your spirit, it's not a Westhoff said this very well on the Sean Ryan show, where he's just like, it's not some audible voice, talking to you with this booming, like, you must go over here. Da, 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 da. It's that like small little voice inside of you saying, like, just like give you that feeling. Like, a lot of times when I get it, it feels almost like we've all probably watched Demon Slayer here. We're all weebs here. But like when Tanjiro like he smells something and he just has that like from like that line he follows, that like little string. That is a lot of times what like I will kind of get, where like for some reason I'm just like, I need to go this direction, and sometimes I know exactly why, within 30 seconds. Like, I was about to make a turn one time and I was having a rough day and I was just like, fuck, this is like the turn I want to make because it takes long to do this and that and all these things. I was like, and I went to do it, and I literally turned into the road, and I like did almost like a half U-turn where I just made this big wide turn because I was like, no, I have to be going the other way. And I did. And I ran into my mother, who was walking, in between buildings for her work. There's multiple buildings, like a road down the middle, different apartments. Like, I got to talk to her, give her a hug, and she prayed for me, and like I just felt better after that. It was God just being like, hey, you need some encouragement right now. It's right over there. You feel that string to pull. And a lot of times it's not like a string, but it's that like, you don't know why, but you're like, this just seems like a good idea. Like, one of the ways I have described it to my buddy, it's like the scene from the sixth Harry Potter movie. Half-Blood Prince. Half-Blood Prince. When Harry, takes the Felix Felicia. And he's like, they're like, all right, we're going to go do this thing. And he's like, no. I want to do this thing. It's just like, no, that's not the plan. We're going to go this way. And he goes, no, I want to go this way. And he just like goes off on his own and does something else. And it's just like, okay, what are we doing here, guys? And all of a sudden, he meets not Lockhart, Slug. Somewhere where he had no reason to meet him. Hold up, give me a sec. Dude, and just that like walking in peace, that like this makes no sense, but it definitely feels like the right thing to do. Like some people, like we're all spirit beings. We have a spirit, soul, and body. Hold up. I'm gonna read this real quick. Kings 19:10 through 15. The Lord said to him, "What are you doing here, Elijah?" Elijah replied, "I have zealously." Oop. Lost my place again in the back. "I have zealously served the Lord God Almighty. The people of Israel have broken their covenant with you, torn down your altars, and killed every one of your prophets. I am the only one left. Now they're trying to kill me too. Go out and stand before me on the mountain, the Lord told him. And as Elijah stood there, the Lord passed by, and a mighty windstorm hit the mountain. Such a terrible blast that the rocks were turned loose, but the Lord was not in the wind. And after the wind there was an earthquake, but the Lord was not in the earthquake. After the earthquake there was a fire, but the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire, the sound of a gentle whisper. When Elijah heard it, he wrapped his face with his cloak and went out and stood at the entrance of the cave. A voice said, "What are you doing here, Elijah?" He replied again, "I have zealously served the Lord God Almighty, but the people of Israel have broken their covenant with you, torn down your altars, and killed every one of your prophets. And the only one left, and now they are trying to kill me too." And the Lord told him, "Go back the same way you came. Travel to the wilderness of Damascus. When you arrive there, anoint Hazael to be king of Aram, and then anoint Jesu, son of Nishem, to be king of Israel. Then anoint Elisha, 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 okay, son of Shaphat of the town of Abimelech, to replace you as my prophet. Anyone who escapes from Hazael will be killed by Jehu. And those who escape Jehu will be killed by Elisha. Yet I persevere. 7,000 others in Israel never bowed down to Baal or kissed him." I notice right here, I really like the King James, where it says, "In the fire there was a sound of a gentle whisper." I think I really prefer the King James here, but let's go read 1 Kings 19. After the Lord, the Lord was not in the fire. After the fire, there was a still, small voice. It's that God isn't screaming at you. It's that still, small, calm voice that you hear leading you, right? Like Wes Huff, who is a scholar of a scholar. Like the dude is like an ancient linguist, translating manuscripts. Also, another thing, I think, and I say this with peace and love about Wes Huff, but it is so the way he is able to be not overly physical with the Bible, because a lot of people who are historians of it get too wrapped up in the like physicality of it, like the like this is like a tangible history, that they forget that like God heals the sick, he raises the dead, he unstops the eyes of the blind, all of this stuff. And a lot of people who like are like biblical scholars in like a historical sense, a lot of times will like kind of forget this or put it to the side. But Westhoff, having had a miracle of his own, allowing him to walk again, which he went to be on like a track runner, so like he's a good athlete. For him, it's such a blessing that all what things work together for. God works all things together for the good of the kingdom. Also, his parents prayed to like like, oh, we're not worried about anything, son. We just want to glorify God through this beautiful. Like I was like, oh, that's like a. I was like listening to that, watching the video at like 2 a.m. with like a thing of tea, and I was like feeling like a little emotional. I would have started bawling. I felt that like that like hit where you're like, ooh. But for him to be able to have both sides of that, like the like spiritual, like I know God's voice, I've been led by Him, and also like the like very historical physical side coming together. I think he has like in really good balance, and I think it's really phenomenal. I think he's a great person. Love to meet him one day. But in saying all this, if you are constantly busy and you are not like in your spirit resting, you can't hear a still small voice. Like how many times when you're in a hurry or when you're busy, you make small little mistakes or you forget something, or this, that, or the other thing. But if you are resting, if you enter into God's rest, you can be busy physically, but you can be resting spiritually. And in that spiritual rest, you can hear that still small voice who will lead you and where you need to go. Because if you're running around doing all this stuff, your spirit feels busy. It's like a restaurant where everyone's freaking out and I gotta do all these dishes and I gotta do all this stuff. And then someone's just sitting there quietly, just like, hey, I think we should do this. I think, hey, blah, blah, blah. And everything's a mess and no one's able to do anything. The dude whispering knows exactly what to do. He could snap his fingers and make the food ready, supernaturally. And he's trying to tell you, hi, I'm unfortunately just about to end. I'm finishing up our... What are my cats doing? It's going pretty okay. Finishing up our little... Will you two stop it? Not you, my cats. Our little Bible talk. Just about, like, making the analogy that, like, if you're, like, in a kitchen, everyone's sprinting around doing all this stuff. And then there's some dude in the sidelines who could snap his fingers and, like, instantly make whatever's needing to be happen, and he's talking quietly. Nobody in that restaurant is going to be able to understand or hear him until they calm down so that they can hear him. That's that, like, enter into God's rest. Like, you don't have to, like, physically, like, sit in a recliner and be like, all right, God, talk to me now that I'm resting. But you can spiritually rest and you can be at peace and be led in that peace when you're going to go do things. Like, if you're not spiritually at peace when you go to do things, and all of a sudden you feel not at peace, well, that's your normal state. So you don't know what you're doing. You don't know whether this is good or bad. But if you're at peace and you go to do something, and the Lord leads you in peace, and all of a sudden you're not, you're like, oh, this is not the thing to do. And that's what I'm getting at. All right. I think I put it pretty succinctly there at the end. Thank you, Sophia James, for stopping by right at the end of the stream. I would highly encourage you to come back next week, Monday, 11 p.m. PST. If you wish for more stuff in between then, I have my VODs up on YouTube, I have shorts, I tweet out extremely infrequently. But I do tell you when my streams are, or if we're doing it, or if we're not doing it, or all kinds of stuff. But past all that, thank you for stopping by, even if it's just for a little bit. It's always appreciated. God bless. But I will see you guys next week, because it is Friday. It was like, it's Thursday night. No, it's Friday now. But God bless. Good night. Good morning. God bless. Go to church this weekend. Drink some water. Give a loved one a hug. Go to an animal shelter. Just pet some animals. You know, take, like, a lot of them have, like, take a dog for a run. You know, go like, hey, can I take one of your dogs for a walk? And just like, get some exercise. They'll love it. Why are you acting me? I am responding. They went well. My 2-hour stream window is up, and by window I mean it is really late, and I am going to try and force myself to go to bed now. But, like I said, good night, good morning, God bless, drink some water, go to church, read your Bible, do something creative, do something healthy, whether that's eat healthy, drink a shake, exercise, whatever. Do it, it's good for you. I'll see you guys next week. Monday morning, 11 p.m. PTSD. Thank you for stopping by. God bless. Goodbye.